When y'all say y'all can't find any decent women, all right? Just a question, and this is a pre-production question, meaning that I don't know what the theme of the show is going to be like tonight. I'm looking forward to clavicles pulling up on the panel. So if y'all not a part of After Hours, I would suggest y'all be a part of After Hours. Here's my question. When y'all say that, because I hear it on the internet, honest to God, I hear it on the internet. I hear it from women on the internet. They get on the phone, they get on their Instagram, and they talk about how they hate men, decenter men, don't talk to men, black men is this, black men is that, blah, 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 right? And so I see it online, and I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. I didn't even know that the problems were the problems and that they were probleming until I really started to deep dive on the internet, when I started to have conversations with people on the internet, right? And so what I'm trying to understand is this, from both perspectives, from the men. When you say that there are no good women, right? Or that there's no good white women, or there's no good black women, or all of the women inside of the United States of America are toxic, and that it's impossible for you to find women that's on your team. And so as a result, maybe you're going to get your passport, maybe you don't, maybe you just decide that you don't want to focus on women at all. Cool. Whatever it is. But when people say that, right? Because I got in trouble from my panel members and from the people in the chat on After Hours when I said that I believe that there are a set of women in every culture, including black women, that are loyal, that they have loyalty in them. And I don't think that that's across the board, that anybody is a monolith, but from the women that I've experienced or that are around me in my life, and whatever reason that you want to come up with as a result of it, cool, because I'm not going to deep dive into it right now. But it is a conversation that I think I'm going to have on After Hours. When you say this, do you really mean it? Do you mean that there's no women that rock with you? None. No women. Like zero. Like there's none available. You couldn't find one to hold you down. You didn't fumble none or nothing. And it's the same thing on the side of the women. It's like, are you telling me that you can't find no good men, that every man that you've ever ran into in your entire life, that he's on the down low, that he's in jail, that he got tattoos on his face, that he can't hold a job, that every single guy that you've ever talked to, they blow weed in your face? Zero? None? None. I get it. The culture is trash. I agree with you. The majority of people out here, they probably don't have nothing good about them, and they out here throwing it back for a real one, and they just passing disease over to each other. Cool. We established that. We got it. It's been beat into the ground. We can go through it and cook it up, saute it, reheat it up, put it in the microwave, eat it as leftovers. All right, when we get past that part, are you telling me there's none? Is it knowledge seeker? I don't, because I, that's not what my experience is. And you know what I'm saying? In Patterson, that's not my experience. So I have never, ever, from a woman in real life, I ain't talking about the internet, I ain't talking about none of that stuff, from women that play a role in my real life on a day-to-day basis, I personally have never, ever, not that I can remember of, maybe it's somewhere deep down in the past, I have never had a problem with the women in my life. Not from my mother, because a lot of people say, well, it's the mothers, and I get it, it's a lot of single mothers out here, but they say that your first experience, and a lot of times you get ruined from the person that raised you. You see the toxicity in your mother. I had a phenomenal mother. I had phenomenal aunts. I have great cousins. I have awesome people that's surrounding me. And then that extended over into the women that I interact with on a daily basis. And I don't care if they from here or from there, and they flying in to see, or they kicking it, or we content. Like, my experience with women has been incredible in my 43 years on this earth. Now, of course, you're going to get the people that say, oh, Anton, you only been with one woman your entire life. Okay. All right. A. Dunn says, I don't know, Anton, yours is mine. Is still on the Democratic plantation. Facts. I agree. I agree. My mother is a Democrat. But how she raised her kids, how she treated my father, how she interacted with her sons, and she had all boys, no girls, and how she made us stay in church, and she didn't try to be overbearing, and she wasn't trying to raise us to be son husbands, and the relationship that we all got with her today, and we was bad as hell, a lot of us, in different parts of our life, and then we came back around and she was there for us and all of that stuff. When you think about that, like she was still a great mom and she's still a phenomenal person. It's things that there are things that I don't think that you're going to agree with the majority of, or not even a majority. I don't think you're going to agree with every single life choice of every single person in your life. But see, the way that I look at life, and this is the thing that I've always told Rita, I said, listen, focus 98 to 90, and y'all heard me say this 1,000 times. Focus 98, 99,000% of the time. 98, 99% of your energy on the things that you like about a person, and 1 to 2% on the things that you don't. So like this, for example, for example, right? I'm looking at this right here. See, same thing. AD, you playing with house money. You got nothing to lose. How don't I got nothing to lose? I got everything to lose. If anything, if anybody has more to lose, then it's me. If anybody have something to lose, then it's me. Look, check this out. I seen one person say something. I want to highlight it real quick. Here we go. ECM says ECM Real Stuff TV says, here we go again. I'm so tired of hearing about women. I do not even like women right now, to be trolled. Well, that's why you don't want to hear about them. Look, I have never in my life, in real life, I'm just going to be honest, and then we're going to get into the show. I've never in my life seen one of my homeboys say, man, I'm tired of talking about women. Aside from sports and getting money, that's all we talk about. We go money, sports. When you kick it with your homies, it be money, sports, hoes. What do you mean? What else do we got to talk? We're simple-minded creatures. How much more complicated can it be? You don't even like women right now? How don't you like women? Look, I don't care if I get as pissed off as pissivity can get with a woman. It's always another one, and I think I'm going to like her too. How do you not like women? How do you not like women, bro? What do you mean, truth be told, you don't even like women tonight? That's all we have to talk about. All right, when basketball season get away, then we got baseball season. We don't really do baseball season in the black community as much as we should, so that's probably host season. It's the summertime. It's summertime, fine. Wintertime, grind. Wintertime, you put it up so that you can hustle and get your money up and focus on getting your life together. Summertime, as soon as March Madness is over and as soon as the NBA season is over, we got to wait for football season to come back. So we probably going to be focused on being outside, right? No? What would you like to talk about? Okay, so if you don't want to talk about sports or getting money, because y'all complain about getting money, you complain about LeBron James and nepotism, cool. So, okay, and you don't like women. So what would you like to talk about? EMC, whatever your name is, ECM. Acid says, "No, we don't talk about women in my circle. All of us love our wives." So what that mean? That mean your eyes don't work? So wait a minute, y'all blind now? Oh, we can't talk about men and women. We love our wives. Okay, so what it mean? So you don't talk about the fact that you like your wife? What do y'all cut off the conversation? Are you not human no more because you got married? Yeah, cars. Shout out to King Ali. We talk about cars too. I'm saying like, so okay, so you love your wife, so that means that you don't talk about women or nothing like that. You don't even talk about them. Hey man, that dog, Holly Berry on TV the other day. She was bad. Like that was a conversation. How don't you talk about women? Women know that we talk about women. You know, honestly, bro, for real, King Ali TV. Honestly, honestly, bro, real talk. I am a little. I'm suspect of dudes that never talk about women. And I'm not talking about pillow talk. That's different. I'm not talking about you talking about a specific woman like that you dealing with. I ain't talking about that. I think that everybody should have discretion. Don't to pillow talk. Never talk about the chicks, especially publicly, that you messing around with, right? But I'm talking about like you never ever see another woman. You never seen somebody and was like, she fine. You don't even mention your chick. So what are you in a lavender marriage? I'm suspect, bro. And it is fake. I think it's fake righteousness. Who said that? Somebody said ABJ's wise and strong smooth. Look, dog, listen. And this is just my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt. The reason that I believe that people rock with me is not that they think that I'm perfect, is that they know that I live life openly the way that everybody thinks. So when everybody is putting on a front in order to impress everybody else, I just openly say what it is that I really do and what I really think. I think that the days of fake posturing is dead. Like just mean what you say, and it's okay to change for the better too. But why we up here pretending like we don't see people, or you know what I'm saying? Like who are you trying to impress? I just say what I really believe. I say what I really live. I say what men go through. I just do what I really like. If I think it, it usually is just gonna say it. And sometimes I'll even censor. Yesterday, I said it yesterday. For example, I said, "Oh man, I don't really want to." Was that yesterday or the day before? I said, "Oh man, I don't even want to say this. I was cheating in college." You wouldn't believe the amount of people that was in my comments on that clip. I can't believe Anton cheated in college. That don't make no sense. Yes, I cheated in college. Most of us have in our lifetime at some point. I just did it a little bit better than you. And I leveraged it. I got to the bag. I ran it up in corporate America. I think that that was the way that showed me that I was truly the executive that I needed to be. Because I learned that everybody else needed to be doing my work, not me. I need to be focusing on other things. I can't believe it. He cheated and he want us to join a Patreon. No, I don't. I'm not asking for you to join. I'm telling you that the Patreon is for a group of people that's trying to level up and figure out life and do it in a way in which you don't get arrested. I cheated in college. I don't care. Now I waited until I got out of corporate America to tell you this, but it is what it is. Dog. Man, you think I'm about to be in here studying with you? Man, I'm trying to build a business over here. And I'm getting money. Listen, I tell you what, you take care of that, we both gonna benefit. I was stimulating the economy. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, did I say the thing that everybody be doing and thinking is just not kosher to say it out loud? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you the polished version of me. Facts, William. Facts. Boy, they lucky we didn't have Chat GBT. We ain't had AI. And this day and age, man, you shouldn't have a typo in your paper. If y'all ain't ran y'all resume through AI at some point to go to fix all of the typos, you should be perfect on paper. Now, what you do in front of them is different. That's what we got interviewed like a king for inside of the Patreon. That's what we do, B Baker. We find the loopholes. You supposed to find a loophole. That's what rich people do. We find the loophole in taxes. We find a loophole in business. We find a life hack with people. We understand the game and we play it to win. Now, you can have your fake righteousness. You can wait on it. You can go and pray for it. God gave you the vision. I'm telling you what it is, family. All right. The loophole was left open for a reason. They didn't, what you thought that they didn't know that it was a loophole right there? It got open for a reason. Use it, dummy. Anyways. I guess Anton want us to. I mean, I didn't ask you to follow me. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your pastor. I would never put pastor in front of my name, but I'm going to preach it. I'm going to preach it. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Let me see how much everything's sagging up over here. Oh, let's go. Let's set this up right so we have a smooth show. Smooth show. If I did not impress you, if I am not leaving the right impression on you, I apologize. I'll try to do better tomorrow, but it's a strong possibility it's gonna be the same thing. Different day, same play, big dog.